Our coverage of the NFL has brought us to Space City and NRG Stadium, right next to where the old Astrodome sits, here in Houston, Texas. Today, two teams hailing from the AFC, between the Tennessee Titans and the Houston Texans. Fairbairn ready to get this one going. And away we go from NRG Stadium. Fielded at the 7. Showing a little burst so far. Up to the races, middle of the field. And he does. Touchdown. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. He fields it from the 8. A great effort, but he got popped at the end of it.
Their own 32-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. And he got what he could there. Call it about 4 yards on 1st down.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Shotgun now, first round. That's a catch for Nico Collins. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll be a first down, Texans. Well, that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunk of yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
First give on the ground. It's what he wants. And he's charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Operating
from the gun, it's Stroud. This one's out to Noel, left side. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. They got 21 yards on the play. And it'll be first down, Houston.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
On the quick, right?
Now give left side. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now.
Here we go. 118. What's that?
From the gun, Stroud. Finds him on the crossing route. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. On the ground again with Mixon. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
Sometimes I just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
All right, they need 7 here on third down on what is the 9th play of this drive. Play clock getting close to 0. We get a timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. All right, they need 7 here on third down on what is the 9th play of this drive. Throw here, third down. This connects with Schultz. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on third down, and they've got themselves a first and goal.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Solid opening drive so far, Brock. Few chances to cap it here. This is first and goal. Stroud from the pistol. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans finish off their opening drive. Nico Collins with a touchdown. Well, we all know, Brock, you want your players to get better as the game goes on and as they settle into a contest, but it is tough to imagine this guy getting any better than he was on that opening drive, huh?
Yeah, you hear me all the time just talk about getting the quarterback in the rhythm, right?
Yeah.
Just feel of the game. Yeah, you can't be much better than that. A perfect 5 for 5 and to finish it off for 6. That is a sweet feeling heading to the sidelines.
Fields this one at the 3.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Tennessee to the line. First and 10. Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. C.J. Gardner-Johnson there on the tackle.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's second and 6. He's going to throw this one. He's got a man left. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
So first down from the 41.
Let's go.
Handoff here to Jacobs. And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's second and 6. Setting up to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So it'll be third down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Third and long. They're going to throw. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up fourth down. Here comes the Titans punting unit. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. And this one never had a shot. It's well over the goal line and the end zone entirely, and that'll be a touchback. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
On the quick, right?
Now begin with a run by Mixon. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
And 1 at the 29-yard line.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. Right up the gut. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. That's a short gain of 1. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
Hey, I know the temptation is there. If I'm thinking it in the booth, I know that play caller is too. That could have been a chance to be aggressive. Not the case. Go get the first down like they did, and a new set of downs to work with.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's Stroud. Left side into the hands of Dell. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. He gets 16 yards on that play. And it'll be first down, Houston.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Here we go. Tony.
First down, Stroud. Has a man downfield. It's Collins. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
18. What's that?
1st and 10, run to Mixon. And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the first. 1 quarter down in this all-AFC South contest. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Welcome back. We'll begin the second quarter with the Texans in possession. They'll have 2nd down as they look to continue this good drive. To the air, Stroud. Into the hands of Schultz. And he's not going to get the first. He made it real close, though, didn't he, Bronk? It's a gain of 5, 3rd down coming up.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches.
All right.
Shroud. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and incomplete.
Kaimi Fairbairn out there now to try a field goal for the Texans on this fourth down. From the left hash, this would be 43 yards. Up and good from Fairbairn. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Here's a return from the 7. Oh, and he eats a hit to bring it into that, right near the 25-yard line. Titans to the line now. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Airing it out to start this drive. He's got it deep downfield. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. That one goes for 31 yards. And the Titans have a first.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot.
Here we go, sack.
They'll run here with Tajay Spears. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Kid, I think I can even feel it up here in the booth. You feel this offensive line just gaining confidence. When you get chunk run after chunk run in this league, boy, those big guys say feed the run game.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Sack. Nice.
They're going to stay on the ground with Spears. And he's stopped after ripping off an 8-yard chunk. It's 2nd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Ready up.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. He'll look to throw. He brings it in. And this is down all the way to the 3. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
I think the defense is still turned around looking for where the ball is. Because that QB and tight end, they got that ball out in a hurry.
Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal. Jacobs. And that right there was the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. After the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 5.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Here's another for it. And this time he makes it. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans take a 2nd quarter lead. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. That was a great response, Brock. After they got driven backwards on 1st down, they go right back to the ground and score just 1 play later.
Yeah, and I think if you and I were in the huddle down there after that 1st down loss, I think we would have felt a whole bunch of pride. Give me another shot, and boy, did they deliver.
The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. Fielded at the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Throwing is Stroud. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Second and 10, still at the 28.
Alright. 118. What's up?
Looking to throw, Stroud. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Alright. 118. What's up?
3rd and long for him here. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
He dodged the tackle. And finally, they're able to corral him, but not before he gets a hefty amount on that return. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it. 1st and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Connects on the crosser. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
That's such a good example, Kate. You don't have to be an elite runner to be a good thrower of the football on the run. The same fundamentals, the attention to detail to be a good pocket passer, they show up on the run as well. That's an excellent job getting the completion.
Let's go.
A first carry here for Tony Pollard. And a solid gain there, Brock, of about 5. Takes him inside the 40-yard line.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. On the draw, the gift to Pollard. And this drives him back at a field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage.
What was supposed to move the chains or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
60 Eagles.
They'll air it out on 3rd. That's caught for the first. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. That play good for 17 on a 1st down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
All set now. 1st and 10. They've got a man in motion. Back to pass on 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to work it to the 20. Kamari Lassiter getting up there to make the stop.
4 yards.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Spears trying this straight ahead. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now.
Here we go, here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Turning to Jacobs on 3rd. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Fourth down at the 18-yard line. A gain of
The Titans will turn to their kicker, Joey Sly, here on 4th down, looking for this field goal. So 2 minutes still to play in this first half, partner. More from NRG Stadium in just a moment. Here's Joey Sly for the Titans field goal attempt. This is a 35-yard look from the right hash. Sly's kick is up and good. And 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
You look at that 3rd down play, looking back, and it really turns into a 3-point play. It's why situational work is so critical. Coaches talk about it all the time. Sure, you love the field goal, but man, they would have loved a touchdown more.
Oh, he gets popped at the end of that one. What a painful end to what was a really solid run back.
at their own 33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33.
All right. 18. What's that?
Here's Stroud now. Short pass brought in. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
18. What's that?
First down throw by Stroud. And they bring him down around the 34.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Second and 6 coming up here.
Here we go. 18. What's that?
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Completed over the middle. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
What's that? 18. Whoa.
A give to Mixon up the middle. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
At 18.
Shotgun now, first round. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, kid. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, and let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. Kaimi Fairbairn out there now to try a field goal for the Texans on this 4th down. He connected once, and a good chance here. This is inside of 35. Up and good from Fairbairn. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Hey, we've all learned enough to look at the numbers through the years and know how important points are going into halftime and coming out of halftime. They accomplished the first task. Now they get a chance to begin the second half of the ball as well.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And he could not break beyond the line, so that's how our half's going to end. The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. Returning it from the 4. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Texans to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Here's the handoff. He stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
Well, that run may not have moved the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down.
Here we go. Let's go.
From the gun, Stroud. Throw left side, complete. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. That's 16 on the pickup. And it'll be a 1st down, Texans.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
Here we go. At 18. That's it.
They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up. Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
On the quick, right? At 18. What's that?
Now it's Stroud. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Oh, okay. At 18. That's it.
Back to throw. Stroud. Caught out left. He's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
As a quarterback, when you throw that curl route, you know it's a tight window, Kate. But the minute that DB turns and can't react to the throw, you put it right on your receiver's numbers. He comes back and gets it and moves the sticks.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
Oh, okay. Tony. Hey.
Staying between the tackles with Mixon. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Off the play action. Here's Stroud. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate. When you put the ball in the air, how many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. 2nd and 18 coming up. Here's Stroud. He sends this to the end zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that passing block. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. I experienced that as a player, and now as a coach, please don't do that again.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
All right. 18.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. The Texans set to punt. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. Baby, there's way too much behind that kick, and he knew it. So that's all the way over the end zone for a touchback. Tennessee to the line. 1st and 10.
Let's go. 60 vices.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
Here we go. Let's go.
Running with Spears on 2nd down. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives you more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12. To the air on 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that brings up 4th and long. Punting unit out now. Collects this at the 32. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
At their own 39-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They'll start this drive with Marks. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. That's Odafe Owe with a stop.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Let's go. Swap. Another swap. Hey.
To the air, Stroud. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
All right. 18. What's up?
3rd and long. They're going to throw. This one's out to Noel, left side. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short. On now comes their punter. And they could really use a good one here. That's taken on the 7. And a big hit on the return to stop it cold.
At their own 18-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. They'll start this one on the ground with Pollard. And this is going to be halted just before he can reach the 30. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Bringing the offense up to the line, 1st and 10. A give to Jacobs on the inside handoff. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Trying the inside handoff to Pollard. And that plunge is going to garner a couple of yards. And there's Nick Scorton there on the play. Now after that play, we have somebody banged up down there. Injuries never a welcome sight so close to the end of the season. They're out to attend to him. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Throw here, third down. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's first and 10. Wanting to start the drive and mix it. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Stroud. Ball's got it. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
First and 10 from the 32.
Here we go, let's go.
Throwing is Stroud. Has a man downfield. It's Collins. And this is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Oh, ready.
Running from the pistol, it's Mixon. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
On the quick, right?
Looking to throw, Stroud. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Try and get in it to Nico Collins. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Here we go. 18.
No throw, 3rd and long. He's got it, complete to Collins. He's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. It's a massive 35-yard pickup, first down.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were. And the QB just nailed it.
We're through 3 on this holiday weekend. It's the Texans who have it to start here, and they come in trailing on the scoreboard. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Oh, ready.
Give now to the running back. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Tackle made at the 9-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
All right.
Stroud off of play action. This one's caught. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Coming to the line for their 9th play of the drive. This is 3rd and 3.
Ow, what's that? At 18.
Stroud from the pistol. And this is going to be a Houston touchdown. The Texans take a 4th quarter lead. Nico Collins with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Missed to go up by a field goal here in the 4th. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Texans push their lead to 3.
Texans 20, Titans 17.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff.
The kickoff for Houston.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Bronx. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Off the play fake. He'll throw. Gets it to his back. Here's Josh Jacobs. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
It's a loss of 2.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Offense to the line. 2nd down.
Let's go now.
He's dropping back to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. He's going to get this to the opposing 41. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
So 1st down from the 41. Putting a receiver in motion. To throw here on 1st down. Finds him over the middle. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. This is Jacobs running left. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. 7 yards on that pickup. And that's good for a Tennessee 1st down.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets them just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Ready.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. From the gun, they go with Pollard. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Titans have a 1st.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Here we go, here we go.
From the red zone on first. Avoid some trouble there. But there's too much pressure, and he's brought down. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on second down.
That right there is one of the biggest differences between the NFL and college game. Heck, the high school and Pop Warner game. Because when you break away from a sack at those lower levels, big things happen. But at this level, this big boy league, just because you get out of one guy's arms doesn't mean you're safe anytime soon.
They'll work against the blitz. It is caught left side. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out.
You know, kid, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
This is going to be play number 8 of this drive as they set up for 3rd and 5. He's going to throw it. He brings it in. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans take a 4th quarter lead. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right? When you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath, and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Texans to the line. 1st and 10. They'll begin with a run by Mixon. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Oh, okay.
Stroud off the play fake. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
What's that? 18. What's that?
3rd and long for him here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down. They'll bring out the punter here. Fair catch called for and made a little shy of midfield.
Take over 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45.
Come on, set.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Rolling out to his left. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. So it'll be 2nd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Set up, let's go.
Handoff here to Jacobs. He is down to the 30-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a first down, that's a bonus.
First down, Tennessee.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go. Make it go.
That's Eilman with the catch out right. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. Spears running behind center. And he gets this forward to the 19. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
Offense is set. First and 10. On the handoff, here's Jacobs. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up first and goal. Houston calls it second timeout. And with another one gone, they're going to have just one remaining this game.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
He has the Tennessee touchdown. The Titans now lead by 10. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Here's Sly to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Titans drive their lead to 11.
31. Texans 20.
The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. Here's a return from the 7. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
Their own 33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Here we go. 18.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Collins got it left side. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Here we go. Let's go. 18. What's that?
From the gun, Stroud. Left side into the hands of Dell. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it'll be first down, Houston.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
2-minute warnings there to help him, but still need 2 scores and just have that lone timeout left. Stroud throwing here on first. And that's incomplete. We've got a flag down, and there was contact, but is this going to go against the offense? So they had the incompletion, but the defense decides they'd rather take the penalty and the yards and play that down again. So the penalty backs them up. Here's 1st and 20.
Oh, ready.
Shotgun now, first round. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And their 4th sack of the game right there brings up 2nd down.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Texans trailing by 11. Following the sack, they need a big chunky yards here, Brock. It is 2nd down and very long.
18. What's up?
Here's Stroud now. Caught quickly on the slant. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line.
Did such a good job, and not just hitting him in a window on that slant, in the right window, but hitting him right in time, right in a spot where he had room to run and add on to that catch.
Offense going with a 4-receiver set, 3rd and long.
On the quick, right? Swap. Mother swap.
Now to throw. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Titans are going to have it after a 2nd interception of the season.
They'll take over the 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10. Up the middle, here goes Pollard. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down.
60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. Go.
They're drawing up for it. Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd.
Top 70.
He's drawing up for it. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game. They'll send out the punting unit. And he's been getting all of it every time out. And he sends this one straight up. He's trying to stick him deep. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return.
1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
All right, 1 more snap to play here.
Out the side. Hey. 18. What's up?
Here he goes, one final shot. Connects on the crosser. And they're on him quickly there after that catch, so the game's going to be to the 34-yard line. So it's a win on the road for the Titans. And they take the first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building.